Hi, and welcome to the Health for Life podcast for those who want to build strong trucks and strong bodies. This is Kevin Muniz and Maya Hickman, your wellness team, bringing you practical tips and tricks to improve your health. Our topic today is stress and stress management.
Hello, everyone, and thanks for tuning in. Holidays can be stressful, as we all know, and it's a good time to start talking about stress, how it impacts our well being, and ways to reduce it. Let's first define stress. Stress results from the way we perceive, interpret, and evaluate situations or events. It is commonly referred to fight or flight response. It results when perceived demands of the situation are greater than the coping skills we believe we possess to deal with that situation. In other words, the main concern is not the situation itself, but our perception of it.
So let's now keep in mind that stress is a normal psychological and physical reaction to demands of life. A small amount of stress can be good, motivating you to perform well at work or sports or life in general. But when our brain perceives that it's a threat, it signals our body to release a burst of hormones such as cortisol and adrenaline, and that increases your heart rate and raises your blood pressure. So, this fight or flight response fuels the way that we deal with this threat. And once the threat is gone, your body returns to a normal, relaxed state. But unfortunately, the nonstop complications of our modern life and its demands means that sometimes this alarm system rarely shuts off for some people.
Yeah, and as we all know, life can be very stressful. We all have a lot going on, busy work schedules, families to take care of, financial stress these days, goodness, medical issues and bills, and the list goes on and on. So it can be very challenging to deal with multiple competing priorities and also find some time for self-care to just unwind and relax. However, when the stress dial is on high for a long period of time, the stress becomes chronic, and this can lead to health problems such as high blood pressure, stroke, heart disease, anxiety, depression, digestive problems, headaches, muscle tension and pain, sleep problems, memory and concentration impairment, and weight gain.
Oh man. I mean, it is of course best to act when we notice early warning signs of some things of stress, like the upset stomachs, the migraines, anxiety and overwhelming feelings, um, overeating, undereating, the sleep issues, muscle tension, those types of things. Individuals at higher risk for stress are, older adults, women in general, and working mothers specifically, the less educated individuals, divorced and widowed people, anyone experiencing financial strain, people who are isolated and lonely, people who are targets of racial or sexual discrimination, and then people who live in cities, oddly enough.
Now that we have stressed you out with all this talk about how bad stress can be, let's talk about what we can do to make things better. There's always something we can do, right? So, stressful events are a fact of life. We can't avoid them, and you may not be able to change your current situation. However, what you can do is take steps to manage the impact that these stressful events have on you. So remember, it is all about how you choose to respond to the stressful event. You can learn how to identify what causes you stress and how to take care of yourself physically and emotionally in the face of these situations.
Or absolutely, we may not always be able to control the situation, but we can learn how to control how we respond. So, some helpful stress management strategies are getting regular exercise, getting enough sleep, and this is for between 6 and 8 hours for adults, eating a healthier diet, and then practicing relaxation techniques. Some of those could be like yoga, deep breathing, meditation, prayer, journaling, and then also taking time for hobbies. These are the things that are going to bring you joy, and this could be music, reading, watching TV shows, spending quality time with friends and family, and just finding ways to include humor and laughter into your life. Some other things could be maybe volunteering in the community, practicing time management, seeking professional counseling as needed. And of course, try to avoid unhealthy ways of managing stress, such as self-medicating with drugs, alcohol, tobacco, and excessive intakes of food. If you're concerned that your use of these products has changed or increased because of stress, maybe it's time that we have a little chat with your doctor.
Yeah, absolutely. You're not alone. Your providers here at the Volvo Clinic are your health and wellness allies, and they are here to listen to you, to both your physical and mental health needs, and refer you elsewhere as needed. In addition to your provider here at the Volvo Clinic, don't forget me, your wellness coach. I'm available at the clinic as well. I'm there every Tuesday and Thursday, half a day on Wednesday as well over the phone. And I can help with stress management. I can also help with work-life balance, life satisfaction, and of course, eating, exercise, weight management, as these are often interconnected, of course. Coaching is very helpful with stress management. It is a positive conversation about change. I'm here to listen, to partner with you, to help you explore your health and well-being vision and assist you in setting up your gradual baby step goals to help you reach that vision of your health and well-being. Kevin, would you mind sharing what other options and resources are available here at Volvo?
Yeah, so in addition to the great on-site facility that we also have access to the EAP program, and that's another company called Health Advocate. Within Health Advocate, they have licensed counselors that can help you through issues that may be impacting your well-being. So some of the things that they can work with you on are anger, grief, and depression. They can talk about job stress, work conflict, and burnout. They can even talk about marital relationships and family issues. And then they can go into a little bit more deeper dive into some things like addiction and eating disorders and other mental illnesses. So I will link their phone number and email address if you want to email them versus talk to someone to begin with in the comments section. So we'll have access to those right away.
That
then we
is
also
wonderful. Yeah.
Yes. So if you guys are also looking for the outlet on exercise, we do have access to the fitness center that is open 24/7, 365. So just throwing that out there that, we have access to these great resources available to you.
Yeah, so and again, you don't have to suffer alone. Just remember, everyone is dealing with stress. It's a part of life. When stress does feel like it's unmanageable and too much to deal with on your own, you have all of us here at Volvo, so many resources to help you go through it. Come talk to one of us. We're here to support you. We hope that we were able to provide some helpful information. Again, please remember you're not alone. We all deal with stress at some point in our lives. Come talk to us, come talk to your wellness coach, one of the providers, use some of your other resources. And remember that for any other wellness, nutrition, and fitness information, you can always reach out to me, Maya Hickman, at maya.hickman@premisehealth.com and
Kevin at kevin.muniz@consultant.volvo.com.
thanks so much, everyone. Until next time, bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.